Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu anfiqu mimma razaqnakum min qabli an ya'tiya yawmun la bay'un fihi. I told you the two strands of jihad fi sabilillah, infaq again. These two sections were for qital, but that qital was from the past history, the battle between Jalut and Talut. But in between the lines, it was actually a preparation, mental preparation of the Muslims for the coming battle of Badr. History was going to repeat very soon. And from Badr was going to start the glorious period of the Islamic history, of the Muslim history. Muslims suddenly became a very big power to reckon with. They defeated Quraysh. You can't imagine the effect over the whole of the Arabian Peninsula. Quraysh defeated at the hands of Muhammad and his followers. A handful, a very small number, nearly unarmed. They defeated the Quraysh, the mightiest force in the whole Arabian Peninsula. So actually that was very decisive. That is why it has been called in the Quran Yawmul Furqan, the differentiating day. It is a dividing day. Tables were turned after Badr. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu anfiqu. After qital there must be infaq also, side by side. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu anfiqu mimma razaqnakum. Oh, you who profess to believe, expend from whatever we have given you, whatever we have provided you. Min qabli an yatiya yawmun la bay'un fihi wa la khullatun wa la shafa'a. Before that day comes, that is the day of judgment, when there shall be no bargaining, no friendship, no intercession whatsoever. This is a very categorical ayah. The import of this ayah is the same as of two ayat that we have already read before. وَاتَّقُوا يَوْمًا لَا تَجْزِي نَفْسٌ عَن نَفْسٍ شَيْئًا وَلَا يُقْبَلُ مِنْهَا شَفَاعَةٌ وَلَا يُؤْخَذُ مِنْهَا عَدْلٌ وَلَا هُمْ يُنصَرُونَ. In the beginning of the 6th section, and then in the beginning of the 15th section. Here again you find, now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing Muslims. Just as the address to Jews was also, وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ, in the end of the 5th section. And the Muslims were also addressed with the same words, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ista'inu bis-sabri was-salah, in the beginning of the 19th section. In the same way, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu anfiqu mimma razaqnakum min qabli an yatiya yawmun. Before that day comes, that day dawns, when there will be no bargaining, no trading, no friendship, no intercession. وَالْكَافِرُونَ هُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ. And those who deny, they are the wrongdoers, they are the unjust people, they are the evil people. Allahu la ilaha illahu. Now comes Ayatul Kursi, the greatest ayah of the Quran. And there are clear ahadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sayyidatu ayatil Quran. This ayah, a very big ayah, very long ayah, is the chief of all the ayat of the Quran. And this is a very big prayer of Tawheed. Tawheed is Sifati. All the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the basic attributes. Tawheed of the attributes. In the description and narration of the Tawheed of attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is the most profound ayah of the Quran. Allahu la ilaha illahu. Allah is He. But there is no ilah, no God beside Him. Al-Hayyul Qayyum. He is ever living, self-sustaining, and He is the sustainer of all the existence. La ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm. Neither slumber nor sleep can seize Him. Lahu ma fi samawati wa ma fi al-ard. To Him belongs everything that is in the skies and heavens and that is on the earth. Man dhal ladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'iznihi. Who is He who can dare intercede before Him except after his permission. يَعْلَمُ مَا بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمَا خَلْفَهُمْ. He knows what is before them all, and what is after them, and what is behind them. وَلَا يُحِيطُونَ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنْ عِلْمِهِ. And they cannot encompass anything from his knowledge, إِلَّا بِمَا شَاءَ, except what he himself pleases to give. Nobody, no creature, no Payghambar, no messenger, no prophet, no angel, none can have any knowledge except the knowledge that has been given to him by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself. We have read that ayah, Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana. All the angels have said, glory be to you, we don't have any knowledge except the knowledge that you gave to us. There is no knowledge except the knowledge which Allah gives to anybody. لا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض. His throne or his kingdom, it is translated in two ways. His throne or his kingdom extends over all the skies and heavens and over whole of the earth. ولا يؤوده حفظهما. And he is never fatigued by guarding both of them, the skies and the earth. وَهُوَ الْعَلِيُّ الْعَظِيمُ. And he is the high, Al-Ali. And he is the mighty, Al-Azim. لَا إِكْرَاهَ فِي الدِّينِ. There is no compulsion in religion or in deen. What does it mean? No person will be compelled to embrace Islam. No person has ever been compelled to accept Islam. But as regards the system, if the Muslims have power, they will never tolerate any unjust system and social order to prevail. There we shall use force. Individuals, a different case. Everybody, if he wants to remain a Hindu, remain a Hindu. You want to remain a Christian, you remain a Christian. But the system will be changed. The rule will be of Allah. حَتَّى يُؤْتُوا الْجِزْيَةَ عَنْ يَدٍ وَهُمْ صَاغِرُونَ. You can remain a Hindu, a Christian, a Buddhist, or whosoever you may be, you can remain. But you will have to submit to the Islamic State, to the Khilafah. And there you will have to pay the taxes, the jizya. That is the position. But individually you will not be compelled to change your religion. That is actually the position of Islam. It is usually misunderstood. As far as the system is concerned, the collective system, the social order, that if we have power and we want to attain power to change it, that is called revolution. We are working for Islamic revolution to establish the system of Khilafah, sovereignty to Allah, and Khilafah for the Muslims. That will be the system. لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي. The right path has been distinct, has become distinct from the wrong path. فَمَنْ يَكْفُرْ بِالطَّاغُوتِ وَيُؤْمِنْ بِاللَّهِ. So whoever disowns Taghut, what is Taghut? Everything which is rebellious against Allah is Taghut. Every institution which doesn't accept divine sovereignty and authority is Taghut. The non-Islamic state is the biggest Taghut on earth. Taghut are not only individuals, the systems are Taghut. Taga, what does it mean? Taga. When you have transgressed your limits, you are Taghi. Taga means to go beyond the limits. You must be a bondman to Allah, you should be a servant to Allah, you must obey Allah. You were created for His ibadah. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. If instead of being servant of Allah, you become master, I am the ruler, I have the sovereignty. You are in revolt against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are Taghut. So you have to deny Taghut first. And then you should have faith in Allah. You have to say La ilaha first and then illallah. Denial is first. Affirmation comes after that. The same is the thing here. فَمَنْ يَكْفُرْ بِالطَّاغُوتِ وَيُؤْمِنْ بِاللَّهِ. Whosoever denies, declares that he is bari from this Taghut, and then he believes in Allah, فَقَدْ اسْتَمْسَكَ بِالْعُرْوَةِ الْوُثْقَى. So he has grasped in his hand a firm handhold, لَنْ فِسَامَ لَهَا, which will never give way. وَاللَّهُ سَمِيعٌ عَلِيمٌ, and Allah is all listening, all knowing. اللَّهُ وَلِيُّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا يُخْرِجُهُمْ مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. Allah is the protector and helper and guardian. Wali, is a very profound word of Arabic. You can't translate it, can't give its connotation in one word in English. Allah is the protector and the guardian and the supporter of those who have real faith. يُخْرِجُهُمْ مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. He keeps them taking out from various shades of darkness into light. Zulumat always you will find in Quran in plural. There are different shades of darkness. There is shirk, there is kufr, there is nifaq, there is ilhad. So many shades, different shades of darkness. Light is one, and darkness has different shades. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always keeps bringing them out from the shades of the darkness into light. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَوْلِيَاؤُهُمُ الطَّاغُوتُ. As for those who don't believe, who disbelieve, their supporters are the Taghut. They are the brothers and supporters. There is a mutual support. They are supporting Taghut, and Taghut is helping them. يُخْرِجُونَهُمْ مِنَ النُّورِ إِلَى الظُّلُمَاتِ. And these Taghut, they keep on taking them away from light into different shades of darknesses. This is a process going on side by side. Allahu waliyyul lazina amanu yukhrijuhum min adh-dhulumati ila an-nur. Allahumma rabbana ij'alna minhum. Allahumma rabbana ij'alna minhum. May Allah include us in these people whose wali is Allah himself, and he takes them out from these different shades of darkness into light. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَوْلِيَاؤُهُمُ الطَّاغُوتُ يُخْرِجُونَهُم مِّنَ النُّورِ إِلَى الظُّلُمَاتِ. اللهم ربنا لا تجعلنا منهم أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون. They are the people of fire, and they will remain in that forever.